Hello, welcome to another Pauper video. This week, I'm feeling a little ill, you might be able to tell in my voice, but the show must continue, right? So, I'm going to play this deck that was in the top 32 of the RCQ. I believe it went 5-2, maybe 6-2, I can't remember, but it's by Tulio Jordi. In the Pauper RCQ where there was like 200 players, so it did a pretty decent job, and it looked like different to what everyone else is. But I really want to point out is this deck. So first off, I really wanted to play Petitioners. I've tried twice, if not 3 times, to try to make a video on Petitioners, but I cannot get a single game win with it. Not a match win, a game win. I've gone 0-3 drop with this deck 3 times, and usually I'm happy enough. Like, I just need a win in the first 3 just to keep the sort of content moving. Otherwise, like, I don't feel like the deck is worth sort of showing off if I don't feel like it's worth playing in the meta. It got top 8 in the Friday challenge, so I thought, oh yeah, it must be doing all right. I have a feeling it's because Red Rally is like very good currently in the challenges, and it's also okay against Mono Blue Terra, that this deck did alright, but I cannot for the life of me get this deck to work. Like, I understand how you're supposed to work with it, which it's like, you get to petition it out, you get to 4 advisors, you mill yourself with the petitioners first, gnaw to the bone, and then win from there, but it's just so hard. And like, I probably 50% of the matchups I've been playing against in those decks have been fairies, and you have, like, maybe I should put another couple of these in, but you have almost no way of blocking the fairies, and it just does not seem to function. So, I really wanted this deck to work. I really wanted it to be this deck, but I just could not get it to work. I'm sorry. So instead, we are going with white-green, white-green gates. So this is pretty much just like core gates, except for the fact that we have cut blue for green, pretty much, or it's sort of like a combination of white weenie. I think I've played like a version of this deck probably like ages and ages ago, but I don't actually remember. I didn't look at my own stuff, but it looks like something I would play. And also, I'm a very big fan of Modern Horizons 2 Sealed, and the fact that there is Captured by Legax and Disciple of Sun, both of which were pretty good in that format, made me really want to play this deck. So, this version, yeah, came in top 32 of the RCQ, and I have made one change, which is they ran 4 Open the Gates, I've cut it down to 3, and I've put in a 3rd Guardian of the Guildpact. I really like Guardian, especially in a deck like this, where you're sort of like just grinding along, like getting 2-for-1s with your creatures, because like, so instead of having like blue creatures and having counter spells, we're pretty much just trying to outvalue everyone. So Sacred Cat is 2 creatures in 1, which we can get back off, well, of a Malevolent Rumble, which can also be like multiple cards in 1, because we're also running Prismatic Strands. So yeah, Rumble only works with pretty much, like, the only graveyard synergy we have is Prismatic Strands and Sacred Cat. So Rumble can be a 2-for-1 because it makes a creature, which works well with the gates, and it also can dump some cats or strands into the graveyard for extra value. Outlaw Medic's a 1/3 lifelinker, so it's good with the gates, but when it dies, it draws a card, so if they kill it, it still replaces itself, so it's like a 2-for-1. Rafine's Informant's the same as sort of Malevolent Rumble. It leaves a creature behind, and also you discard either a Sacred Cat or Prismatic Strands, and therefore you get your value by bringing it back from the graveyard. Inspiring Overseer literally draws a card when it comes in, so that's the replacement value that one gives. Disciple of the Sun also brings back anything here, so it can't bring back Guardian of the Guildpact. Also can't bring back Malevolent Rumble because that can only turn it a permanent. But it's mainly there for, like, just bringing back another Overseer or a Outlaw Medic just to grind a little bit more. Maybe a Captured by Legax if the game's gone that long and they've sacrificed a creature or something. And Guardian of the Guildpact, like, is the only not value creature, but it's very strong. It's, like, hard to kill. It will kill someone with, like, 2 Basilisk Gates in 1 or 2 turns. That's why I've got so many of them. And because we don't have counter spells to protect the Guardian, that's why I'm running multiple, because if the first one gets countered, then I still want to be able to draw another one to be able to try and resolve one. Mana base. Mana base, we are running a bucket load of gates. So 4 of the green gate, 4 of the white gate, 4 Selesnya guild gate, a couple of basics, 4 basilisk gate, only 1 heap gate. We don't really need to produce a lot of mana in this deck. And if you want to, you can get it with the open the gates, but we really just want to try to like hit things on curve. So having a colorless land when we've already running 3 basilisk gates isn't great. So I can understand the 1 heap gate. The interaction suite we got is 4 Journey to Nowhere, 2 Captured by Legax. Journey's the best removal there is in white. That's why Corgate runs it. The next best would be Thraben Charm, but I have a feeling we don't run enough creatures. And also, you can't hit Thraben Charm off Malevolent Rumble. Journey you can because it's permanent, so that's why we're doing that. We can also hit it off... Well, we can also hit Captured by Legax off Malevolent Rumble. It's mainly here as just another removal spell, but it can also help buff, so it gives 2/1/1 counters to 2 different creatures. So it's just a slightly better pacifism. It just looks really cool. And Prismatic Strands, like, if you're playing white, there's a lot of red decks around these days. Strands, if you're running a graveyard-based deck, is always very good to have. Yeah, and that's the main deck. Sideboard, we have Graveyard Hate for Spy, Dredge, the usual suspects. Cerulli Gatekeepers, if you're running green gates, Cerulli Gatekeepers is your creature against red. I mean, we're running so much Lifelink and Prismatic Strands already that I'm unsure that these are needed. But just to really hammer the point home, you can side another 4 of these against, like, Madness or Rally. This deck should have a really good, like... this deck should have a really good Rally Red and Mono Blue Terror matchup. And I feel like those are the 2 things you see in challenges most currently, so... Yeah, I'm really keen to see how this plays against those. And yeah, Cerulli Gatekeepers for more red help, I guess. Another Cyber Sun for more mid-ranging games, just as another 2-for-1 with a decent body. Dust to Dust for Affinity, because Affinity can outgrind you, so either getting rid of their stuff, getting rid of their enforcers before they can sacrifice them so they can't Blood Fountains or an option. Otherwise, you can just try and jerk the lands away before they can start getting momentum up to steamroll you over with Refurbished Familiars. A couple of Destroy Evil, just because it's flexible. Could see this being a Thraben Charm, just because it sort of does the same thing, except you can kill a Terror without needing any creatures in play, so I can understand this. And a couple of Blacksmith skills, I assume for like black decks, just having some amount of like interaction for when you spend so much mana to like Basilisk Gate up a Sacred Cap, for example, being able to stop their removal spell when they're expecting it to go through is quite handy. Also, probably here for Crackland Shaman because it gives indestructible, but this could just be probably a the green one. Snakeskin Veil, because Hexproof, I feel like a +1/+1 counter might be better than just Blacksmith Skill, but I mean, it can protect your lands. I've said this before with Tribe when I run this card. It's like, why run this over something else? And it's like, well, it says permanent, so you can stop your lands from being blown up, which is pretty relevant when Jund Wildfire is a thing, because, yeah, we might not be able to win without Basilisk Gate, and at least Disciple of the Sun can bring back gates as well, if that does happen. Because you really need one of these to actually win the game, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit of a slow and grindy process. But yeah, that's the deck. Hope you enjoy, and hopefully I get a bit better throughout the league. Hello, welcome to round 1. We're up against the Junk Dog. Whoa. MTGO's having issues. We would like to go first. That's a lot of Journey to Nowheres. And 1 Sacred Cat. Whatever, we'll give it a shot. We need to draw something relevant, but maybe we'll be fine. Could have played Citadel Gate and put it on white. Or blue. Let's do this. Play this one. Just put it on green. We're only green-white, so it doesn't matter. Alright, expecting refurb. Relic is fine. And now I'm just drawing lands. Little sag, but it's fine. White. Would love a Basilisk Gate eventually. Or just a relevant card, please. It's my own fault for keeping the hand. I understand. At least they're struggling for lands, probably, because it seems weird that they would do that. Because now they have to discard two? Don't have red? Alright, not land. Or if land, Basilisk Gate. Maybe I wasn't specific. No, I'm going to keep that in hand. I don't think a second Sacred Cat's going to help me. I'm just going to discard it to the refurb if it comes. Keep picking green-white. It's fine. There it is. We'll discard Sacred Cat. Up to 5. Yep. 6. 7. Double Mirror Enforcer. Triple Mirror Enforcer. Okay, well I can't get rid of 3 in one turn. So how about we do 1? And am I scared of another refurb is the question. I could play this Sacred Cat out of the bin, but I think I'm fine to just take a turn off. And then I can Inspire an Overseer, play Sacred Cat. That's fine. I can keep it if they want. I'll take it. So let's play this. And then play Rumble. There's a Prismatic Strands. We'll take an Informant. I definitely don't need a land. Could swing with Sacred Cat. I think I just pass. I think I just pass. Okay. Oh, they did bin the cast down. Still no red. We'll take the trade. Yeah, that's what I thought. This block with a spawn. Not doing anything. I go. Outlaw Medic. Okay, so let's just whatever. Let's for Fiend's Informant. We'll discard this forest. And then just play Outlaw Medic. And chip in the air. No, I'll play the Sacred Cat. And that's fine. Okay. The Dimir. Because Dimir would not play a Dismal Backwater, so they're not worrying about red. I'll block with 1, 2, 3, 4. They kill one thing, then I'm in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, it's probably too much. I'll just jump here. Do nothing. It's pretty good. I might attack with this one first. I mean, I could have hit a Basilisk Gate, but I can't cast it anyway, so that's fine. Can't cast it, can't use it. Draw. Pretty useless. So let's just play this. Get this planes out of our hand. Another one, that's good. As long as I'm finding creatures that replace themselves, that's all I care about. Might block with Sacred Cat again. There we go. Okay. Now we can finally start doing stuff. Put it on, I guess, Outlaw Medic. I'm fine with it dying. But now they can start sacking things to draw cards, which is what they wanted to do in the first place. This one. We're just going to kill it? Okay, sure. From a card. Cool. Do you wish to take 2? You do. Replay cat. It's good not having to worry about Clarkland Shaman. Mildly scared of Kenku, that's why I'm holding this journey. Oh, they got a ghostly flicker in the bin, actually. I didn't even notice. That's the whole reason. Like, that's fine. What else are you doing here? Okay. Wanted to draw some cards, finally. Really surprised you used a removal spell. You could have just blocked and sacked. Okay. Refurb's fine. I got a forest I don't care about. Okay, Strand's Gun's a little annoying, but that's fine. I'll just let it happen. It can swing at me for 5. I can double block it. And then get rid of this one. I think it's good enough, actually. And I don't really care about any of these. Let's just put this on here. Back with the team. And then I'll play another Overseer. Okay. Card. Guildgate. I'll keep it in hand. I'd rather discard that than the other 2 cards in my hand. Because now they can, like, ghostly flicker stuff. Yep. That's what I expected. Get rid of this. Sure. I'll get rid of Outlaw Medic. Reinforce is fine. I've only got 1 ghostly figure left if they are running the whole 4. Trans doesn't do anything. I'm going to do this anyway, see what they do. I'll get rid of the flyer. Flicker again. This is the last one. Okay. Fine. Hopefully they don't loop me here. Okay, so now we go you. Make it so it's lethal. Just them 2. Yep. And I'll use the strands. Get black. And now the refurb just dies. Cool. Alrighty, yes. And now we just be mean. I think these are average. Actually, strands is just so bad here. We'll just take all them out. Bring in Dust to Dust. Could bring in Spell Bombs. Could bring in Protection Spells. I get a Rumble, because I've got less. No, actually, Guardian's not that great here either. I'll try this. Yeah, so I started in more non-land permanents. That's why I took out some Rumbles. But we've got a 1-lander, so I got a Mulligan. This is fine, we keep. Put back. I'm going to put back Rumble. It's like, this is pseudo 4 lands. I guess I need to keep the Rumble, because this is technically a land, so we'll just put this back this. Because that might happen. So we'll just play this. It's fine. And he's okay. So we'll just Rumble here. Hope to not see a lot of Dust to Dust. That's good. We'll take the Outlaw Medic because I got enough lands. Fine. They refurb me. I'm just going to discard the Sacred Cat. I'm going to get rid of that now. So let's open the gates. Go get a Basilisk Gate. And then just journey the Mere Enforcer before they can sack it. Or Max Dull Terror. Okay. That's a little scary, I will admit. So let's sack this spawn to cast an Inspiring Overseer. Yeah, why not? Haven't played too many gates this game, but that's fine. And Bulbul kills this Overseer. Lightning Blade kills the medic. Take 3. I can play Guardian. Hope they don't have another Tithing Blade. At least that blocks the Pact Altera. Oh, they got Ghostly Flickers. That might get me. Okay. Let's do Outlaw Medic. Into Sacred Cat. Into suit up this Guardian. Back for 6. Okay. Had nothing. Why are you not using your blood token? That's fine. I'll get rid of Rafine's Informant. Swing. I'll block with the cat. And then I can Lagak one of them, but that doesn't really do much. So let's just Sacred Cat again. Up for 6. I can get it to 10. Guess on this one? If they kill it, they kill it, I guess. Well, they can block and flicker, which is just as bad, but... Okay, draw a card. That's good. Play this. I'll discard the Lagax. Oh, Sacred Cat, that's actually pretty good. Flicker. Reckoner's Bargain on the blood token. Okay. Gained no life. Take 2. That's fine. Refurb, discard the Lagax. If they have a flicker, they should use it now. Okay. What could they have then? They use this. Get a Basilisk Gate. Let's have to do this. Okay. Yep. Drain for 1. And the other one goes away. Cool. And now I can shoot up this one. Back for the team. Should be 11. Yep. Now I have access to 2 gates. If I had an untapped land, I have access to all 3. And 1 Basilisk Gate, well, double Basilisk Gate on the Guardian will kill them. Yep. So now they're still... Yeah, now they're not dead to the Guardian unless I hit a land. Which I did. Sometimes getting a land actually pays off. Oop. 8. Oh, they can block with the hero token. I forgot. Oh well. We'll see if it kills me. Yep. Absolute travesty. Got too keen about the land. I mean, now I can activate all 3 Basilisk Gates on the Guardian, so they can't even, like, get the mana out of it. They need a Ghostly Flicker is what they need. To flicker the Black Mage's Rod to be able to block. Okay, down to 14. Or up to 14. Another blocker. Okay. Yeah, kill Sacred Cat. Yep. And they can attack with one creature. I didn't even bring back Sacred Cat. I should have done that too. Seems highly ambitious. Overseer. Guess I use it. Okay. Journey on... Hero token doesn't really matter. I think I need to do it on the Pact Altera. And they can trade... guess I just like put it on the Fiend's Informant. Got one card in hand. Do I play the Sacred Cat? I think this like makes it scary enough. Okay. What else you got? What did you think that was only going to kill my board? Ah, okay. That's fine. Alright, Sacred Cat. I'll keep this in hand because they're going to bring back 2 refurbs anyway. So I'd rather them draw 1 less card. Okay. Okay. Is that all 4 Black Mage's Rods? Okay, it doesn't have a removal spell. Well, not that I've seen anyway. I don't think I'm going to use all 3. Dang, okay. So we kept the... Okay. Gained 13. Maybe not? Okay. Yeah. Okay, you got me, you got me. Alright. On to game 3. All because I forgot the hero tokens were colorless. Otherwise, I think I would have had that pretty easily. Guardian did a lot of work there. I feel like these games go long. I think I want another one of these. I haven't seen one yet. I'll take out a blacksmith skill. Keep one in as a surprise. I think Legacs are actually pretty bad. Do that. Just because they can sack their own creatures. Yes. Sure. Good enough for me. Got a Basilisk Gate. Makes anything a threat. Turn 1 cat. I'm going to keep the second one in hand for a refurb. Slowly chip away with the one I've got. Play it if it's Sparring Overseer. One green. Back. Right? Nothing. Okay. I think I still want to oversee here. Guardians? Okay. Wingardium Leviosa. No black. Uh-oh. Okay, well in that case... Come on. We're just going to Basilisk Gate, Slame Guardian. Attack. And they got nothing. Okay. That's a bit rough. Yeah. I also concur that is the correct thing to say there. Maybe you shouldn't have kept the hand. If you can't really do anything with the hand, if it doesn't look functional, then there's no point keeping it. Whoops, I did that wrong. Alright, we're just going to Basilisk Gate up something. Pick this one because it can't be targeted. Take it for 9. And then I've got a blacksmith skill if I need to do something. And then GG. Alright, that's a very depressing way to end. But hey, we got the win. So, didn't even really dusted us that much, so... Goes to show you that the sideboard doesn't really need to be there even for the artifact matchups, maybe? Feels fun just keep punching you with the random creatures. Hello, welcome to round 2. We're up against Hatarane. They're usually in challenges. You'd think I'd know what they're on, but I cannot remember. This is fine, we will keep. I feel like I've said this multiple times in like these before, where it's like, I think they're on red, and I think they usually are. We'll see. Contaminated Aquifer was not what I was expecting. So I guess, do I Rumble or Outlaw Medic here? I'll Rumble first, I think. Renegade. So I'll take a 1, 2, 3. I think I have to take the land here. As much as I would like to take Disciple of the Sun. And there goes and open the gates, which is a little sad, but just how it goes sometimes. Desert. Alright, well this is a control matchup for the ages. Let's just play this. And pass. This will be like teachings control or something with relic and sack things. I have a feeling they're not going to have many creatures. I'm just going to keep playing things. Maybe I do play this. White. Back for 2. I'm expecting a suffocating fumes at some point, which is why I didn't want to cast the cat, but that's a discard. That's good. That means I can get this, and now I can attack with the Overseer, and there's not much they can really do about it. I can snuff it out if they want. Don't attack with the cat because they have a desert up. No snuff out. It's good. I'd expect them to crack a relic or wellspring here to try and draw a land. Fighting Blade. Alright, there goes Spawn. I guess Forest. Do this on here. Attack again. Take 6. And now there's snuff out. Take 1. Or 5. And Outlaw Medic. At least the Outlaw Medic's going to be like a 2-for-1, because I have to remove it, and to do so, it draws me a card. Play Gate. It'll make one of them bigger. We'll do it on the cat. Attack with the team. Probably kill the cat. Yep. Take 2. Play another Outlaw Medic. Yeah. Yep, okay. This is good for me. Okay, so this is going to be a grindy-ish matchup. So we're going to take out Strands. Because they might have Crypt Rats, they might have Evankard's Justice, but otherwise this Strands looks like it's doing absolutely nothing. So I'd rather bring in, like, they do have artifacts, so I could bring in Dust to Dust to be able to, like, pop all their stupid relics and Spellbomb, Wellsprings. But I'm thinking definitely Blacksmith Skill, just as, like, a counter spell. And this, because we want to just try to, like, grind with value. And did they do anything with their... They might have Eviscerator's Insight, maybe. I didn't see anything that was worth bringing in the Nihil Spellbombs. So I might just bring in a Dust to Dust because I saw they had artifacts. Oh, and the Captured by Lagax are actually pretty useless too, so maybe I should have taken them out and swapped them for Dust to Dust, but... Oh well, it's fine. And then I get punished straight away. We'll keep... Like, Basilisk Gate's a good card. Sacred Cat's a good card. These 2 cards by themselves with 2 more lands will probably win me the game. Green. Do I need to Sacred Cat now? I don't think so. I'm gonna green. I'm just gonna get another... I'm just gonna get one of these gates and play it. And then I can Overseer. If they want to kill it, they can. Dead. It's fine. So now I can go... Open gates. Get a... I don't need a second Basilisk Gate because I've already got one. I could get the Heap Gate, which I might actually do. I'll play that, and then I will play a Sacred Cat. think I only need one. I'll play the tapped one. Put it on green. Shoot up this one. If it dies, it does. It comes back. Campfire. Okay. Another Basilisk Gate. Shoot up. It dies. Fine. We play Sacred Cat. We play Outlaw Medic. They can gain 2. Maybe this is just like gardens but with blue. Maybe I was too concerned with that first thing they played. If this dies, it does. I can draw a card. Guardian. I'll just whack them. Do I whack them? Yeah, I'll whack them. 2. Get him for 7. Farthing Blade. Yep. Goodbye cat. Gives him a turn off. You know, exile my graveyard. Oh, okay. Let's bring back... Actually, let's... White. Let's do... Let's do green this one. We'll rumble first. I'll take this guy. 1, 2... 4. Play this. See if they both die. Okay, give up. Okay. Everything being a 2-for-1 is pretty good against a deck that's 1-for-1ing you, so... They might have also been color screwed. Unsure. Maybe Cryogen Relic was the thing that was blue, right? So maybe that's the only reason they're playing blue. They're just splashing for that. Of probably Troll of Khazad-dûm. Interesting deck. I appreciate the effort. I just drew the right cards. I drew 2 dead cards. I really should not have kept these Legax in the deck. That was a bad sideboard choice by me. Hello, welcome to round 3. We're up against Elemento-P. That's a nice name. Or Elemenope. We will go first. This is doable. We will keep. So we just... don't know if we want to... Depends what we're up against. But I'm definitely playing this first on white. And then we'll either Rumble or Raffine's Informant. I think I like Raffine's Informant while we know we have something we can discard, which is Sacred Cat. Okay. Delver of Secrets. Okay. Mono Blue Terror, most probably. So... Could Rumble now, because they do run... I do like Raffine's Informant, though. I think on a Raffine's Informant, it just... Then we can both have 3/2s that are attacking next turn. Like being able to race. Brainstorm? Cool. Means the likelihood of interaction is low. Not 0, but low. I gotta move this out of here, sorry. Oh wow, it flipped. What a surprise. Back for 3. Play land. Ho 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 ho. Really? Okay, well I hit an untapped land, so I'm never playing this Inspiring Overseer to block the thing that they might have screwed themselves for. They probably have a Lorien Revealed, which they will do in their upkeep. Okay. Oh, mental note. Okay, so they don't even have a Lorien Revealed. They're really just clutching at straws. Okay, they hit a land. Lucky. Attack in. I also cannot really attack in. So let's just suit up this one. Oh, I should have played a gate first. I just lost myself 1 damage. I really got to remember. Alright, I'll attack first. It's always so... It'll make it look like I was doing the right thing, right? I don't know. Play this, put on green, and then just pass. And they'll probably mental note again. Brainstorm. That's right, they did reveal that. Okay. They might be able to play a big boy. But I can make this get to 6 toughness. That means they'll need a Cryptic Serpent for it to trade. And if they tap out for it, I can just play Guardian. And then the Cryptic Serpent will never be able to get through. That's fine. And you can play Terra. I'll take the trade. Terra? Nothing. Okay, now I'm scared of Force Spike, as weird as it is. So we're just gonna Sacred Cat, Outlaw Medic, play another Gate, and pass. One Terra, and a Cryptic Serpent, and a Delver. Okay. They've tapped out. So that means I can Rumble and then just sack it straight away. Yeah, see if I hit like a Prismatic Strands, and then I can just play the Guardian. Legax doesn't matter. I'll just get a second Basilisk Gate, which is the other good hit. So then we can just play this, play Guardian. And then I should just be able to kill them with the Guardian next turn. 1-2 this one, 1-2 this one. Yeah, should be able to. And there's the Force Spike. Thankful I played around it. Some play it, some don't. Usually if they play it, they play all 4. Interesting attack with the Cryptic Serpent, I will admit. Now I can just play this. Go this one here. Bang, bang. This one here. Bang, bang. Back for 14. Wait, alright. And like this matchup's reasonable enough that we don't need Pyroblast in the board. I think the Gax is still a bit slow. I'll just swap them for Destroy Evils because they're a bit cheaper. And that'll pretty much do. Could bring in Nihil Spellbombs just to maybe slow them down, but I feel like Strands and whatnot slows them down enough anyway. Okay. Sacred Cat Journey, they've mulliganed. I think it's definitely a keep. Turn one Delver. That's good. It means I don't need to freak out about it. That's great. That was the only card the hand was missing. Get an island. Play an island. Do nothing. Okay. Things need to happen eventually, right? So let's just play this Malevolent Rumble. If they counter it, they counter it. Nothing. I think I just take the Disciple of the Sun. I got enough lands. Okay, just gonna mill a bit. Alright, 3 in bin. Still nothing. I'm gonna try Sacred Cat here. Cool. And then I'll just pass. More mill. There we go. Now they can start casting some terrors. 1 terror. That is all? Okay. It's reasonable. I might do that now, because I think I'm going to cast this Prismatic Strands. Possibly. Yeah, I'm feeling Strands. So I'll open the gates. Attempt to get a Basilisk Gate. Play it. Pass. I'm going to attempt to Strands here. Just so it's in my bin. Blue. Yep. Okay. So, 2 mana up. Let's try and cast a Journey to Nowhere. Okay, that's fine. Now I will cast a Destroy Evil. Yeah. And I'll swing for 1. Gets me 1 point closer. Well, one point away from like a 4 terror swing. That was the whole reasoning. I could have held up strands, but I'm not blocking this for a couple of turns. Yep, it's fine. They run out of gas. So let's do Rumble. Counterspell, okay. And then we'll try Inspiring Overseer. Whoop. Cool. Those strands, okay. Should be fine. I can escape the sleep of the dead. I'll take this 5 again. Lauren revealed? Oh no, yeah, we're escaping. We're gonna escape the Sacred Cat again? Yo, the 1/1 is too scary. Rumble again? I guess? Why not? Alright, well, I guess I'm just taking a gate. Play this. Put it on green. Probably just block with a spawn. Could try and resolve this Guardian. We might be running Boomerang. Let's just put on this. Attack for 7. And then I can just chump if I want to. From here I can just like use up 1 Basilisk Gate a turn and hold up strands. I'll take it. I might chump next time. I just like having the spawns around so their force spikes are useless if they kept them in. Sometimes you keep some in just to make them still play around it. Keep that one. Okay. And now I can just play this, go gate. And gate. And attack. With spawn. Okay. Reason did that so I could have both like a blocker and strands up, even though like I could get force spiked. Well, these wouldn't disappear because I can sack them to keep the mana up. But 3-0, I only lost 1 game, and because that was just because I forgot that the hero tokens weren't colorless. Deck seemed very good. I'm very happy with how it's going. Hopefully, might be able to get a trophy. Hello, welcome to round 4. We're up against Shawman. Shawman. I like this hand if it had a green. We're on the draw. I can play an Outlaw Medic and a Journey to Nowhere. I think this is fine to keep. We have a lot of dual lands, and even if we don't, if we hit another land, at least we can cast the other half of our hand, so it's not too bad. This makes me feel like familiars, which is not good. But if they make it a familiar on turn 2, I can journey it away. This is now making me think it's tribe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Untap land? No. Alright. Good journey. If they got counterspell, they got counterspell. I think I play the Outlaw Medic. That means they need a way to make it unblockable. Okay. I'm fine with that. I might just be dead, yeah. I am just dead. Cool. Tribe is cool. Okie dokie. So, what do I do about that? Alright, I don't want things that are too costly. I guess I can bring these in, because that'll make Circular Logic worse. The likelihood of them ever leaving... I think this is cost too much. Hard to interact with. Destroy Evil... is probably doable. And we'll just run with that. That's the fun part about Tribe, is sometimes you just get turn 2'd. Well, at least I got a green now. Yeah, we'll keep this. Even had the strands and everything, it's just... Turn 2's very good. Yeah, that's good. So that means I just do this. Draw, discard. And then I can open the gates, get a Basilisk Gate. Okay. No Tribe yet. Yeah, I think I still open the gates. Get a Basilisk Gate. Play this one. Put it on white. Play this. And then attack for 3. Could put Nihil Spellbomb on black, but I think it's really worth drawing a card. Alright, shuffle. Get a white source. No, still blue. Okay. Yep, no Tribe yet. Body. Okay. Then draw some cards. I can just slam Guardian here. I could put Inspiring Overseer, but just having something I know can, like, actually get through seems really good. It means they're on an actual clock. Yep. Okay. Tapped out. Alright. I guess it's journey time. Shouldn't have foil. I don't think they can ever anything, to be honest. So just journey. Take out Tribe. Boot up you. Attack with the team. And now they need prismatic strands to not die. Yep, which is what they've got. So let's... I need to use it for a card. Yeah, it's a card. I could hold that up. Just for Fiend's Informant. Just keep digging. Your Rumble's okay. Swing, swing. Grands. Oh. Okay. That I did not expect. Okay. Sure. I could be dead here. Shouldn't have played the second Raffine's Informant. I got a little too in my own head there. Just from tribe lists I've played before. I don't feel like Thraben Charms are normal. It might be a sideboard card. Shuffle? Yep. It's unblockable about face. That should be it. Okay, there's the inside out. There's the unblockable. Yep. Yeah. And then, yeah, they do have enough. So I have to do this now, then they can sack it again anyway. In hand. They can just discard. I think I needed to Prismatic Strands. No, I don't think there was anything I could have done, because they'd still have the whiteout in hand. I'm trying to avoid the circular logic. Yep. Yep, cool. GG. I got by tribe. All I had to do was not tap out, I think, and then I might have been okay. I had Destroy Evil, which wouldn't have done anything, because they flipped it before. Yeah, just had everything they needed. It's just how Tribe goes sometimes. Alright, welcome to the final round. Up against Nanu. No. Yes, I would like to go first. Yes, is fine. It's pretty good, actually. And we will just play land and go. Hopefully up against something mid-rangey. Red deck even, maybe? Yeah, red deck, okay. Well, in that case... Fiend's Informant. Discard Strands. Is it dead already? Lava Dart, okay. Yeah, discard Strands. Oh. This is madness. Ooh, okay. I guess I do this. I can't actually stop that with Strands. Funny. We'll get a Basilisk Gate. I'll play it? I guess so. Then I'll play this cat. We'll hope that I don't get lava darted. Ball? Okay. Okay. Into a Battle Rage. Double Strike, yep. Yep, cool. Alright. Just getting comboed out here. It's fine. It's Kiln Fiend, but using new cards that I should have played last week. But anyway. It is what it is. Just bring in some dudes. I think Legax are fine. I think this is fine. I just need a removal spell, which I didn't have. Take out one. Yeah, I'll take out one of these. Rumble's pretty good. I'll just bring in 3 of these. The toughness doesn't usually go up, so I'm not bringing in Destroy Evil. Just gaining 7 life seems pretty good against a deck that's trying to do a bucket load of damage quickly. Alright, I got removal spells this time, so we'll keep. Wait. My one creature is a Eldrazi spawn. Oh, it's an Outlaw Medic. Okay, Outlaw Medic's good because it only dies to Bolt, so we'll play that. Cool. Kiln Fiend. I know you. I saw you last week. May you disappear, please. Could have Reckless Impulse, or Reckless Charge, but it's fine. We got another one. Yep. Just try again. And then play Rumble. I'll take Overseer. I think I'm better off just drawing cards. Swing. I got a third one. Okay. The worst one. Just nothing but creatures. Okay. Okay, we'll play Overseer. There's another one. Put this on white. Just pass. Next turn I'll have 6 mana so I can start swinging with big Outlaw Medic while holding up Strands. Okay. It's fine. Put it on top. They put another one on top. Yeah. Unless they have something that produces mana, I can't see myself dying here because I have a Strands in the graveyard. Like, they can Blaring Pain now. now. And then I just block with 2 creatures. And, like, swing with Outlaw Medic for gain 5 life. I don't even need to block with 2 creatures, to be honest. And now they've mana down. As a try, right? Yeah, okay. Just do 1 damage to that. Yep, that's fine. Guess we're a Sacred Cats, I understand. Red. We'll gain 1. I think I wait a turn. Let's just play this Overseer. pass. Yep. They're drawing a lot more cards than my deck did. I guess Burning Prophets plus cantrips make sure you can hit things. Yeah. I'll just try again, I guess. Yep. It's fine. Red. Not die. Gain some life. Gate. Another one of these. Going with Outlaw Medic. Yeah, if they got like Trickery, they got me, but whatever. Oh, like double Lava Dart now? Yeah, cool. Okay. Oh, scryed. I didn't understand why they did it in their upkeep. They did it so they could scry the top card. Okay, alright, we're into game 3. Thanks to 3 Prismatic Strands? Yeah, well, I cast 3, I guess. And I guess 2 Journey to Nowheres. 3 Journey to Nowheres? I think it was only 2. I don't think there's much I can really bring in. Yeah, the only thing that stops is mutagenic growth. Could just be dead. I'll keep anyway. Mildly helpful, I guess. Red Mage, okay. Well, that makes the strands worse. I guess I Outlaw Medic here. Means they need a bolt to get rid of it. Strands is good, just not against this creature. Okay. Get it first strike and trample is going to be scary. Go first strike. Okay. Big 7. Can't even cast it. I think I have to do it again. I think it's my best option. Yeah. First strike and trample. Okay. Double strike. Yeah, and I'm just dead. Oh well. We tried. I just didn't hit an interaction spell. If I get a, like, colored source there, I think I might have had a chance, but yeah. The hero is too good. Yeah, just die. Like, what, the 16 minus 3? It's exactly lethal. Sometimes they just hit what they need. I had enough anyway, so. Oh well, 3-2. It is what it is. Would have liked to have played against, like, Madness instead. I feel like I would have had a... it's probably pretty close to the same, right? Took way too much damage. Alright, well, 3-2. Can't argue. Got pretty brutalized by the non-interactive decks, right? Well, the ones where you need interaction. I guess we'll talk about it. Okay, so we ended up 3-2. Not terrible, considering I went 3-0 into 3-2, and then I lost to Tribe and Kiln Fiend, both of which are just all eggs in one basket creature aggro decks. And I don't have the, like, interaction, like, the removal. We just got 4 Journey to Nowheres, 2 Captured by Legax. Strands is good in those matchups. It's just in the Kiln Fiend one, the ones that they killed me were with the colorless Red Mage's Rapier, which also, like, got me in that one game I lost against Blue-Black from the Black Mage's run. And Tribe just has a lot of interaction, like, and I misplayed. I didn't realize that they would have Thraben Charm. I should have thought about it. And then, yeah, they just killed me on their turn. after I wasn't expecting them to have a tribe without Summoning Sickness in play. Otherwise, we beat Mono Blue Terror. I feel like this deck is very good into Mono Blue Terror. Like, Core Gates normally is pretty good, but this one feels sort of like overly so, because you just got so many 2-for-1s. You got Strands to slow them down, Guardian, which is like a... As soon as it resolves, it almost wins the game against Mono Blue Terror. Like, yeah, removal, yeah. It feels good. What else we play against? Dimir Artifacts. Didn't even get to Dust at Us. We got to Dust at Us once, and it didn't really help that much. But just, like, the grindiness of this, like, everything being a 2-for-1 was pretty good. And then we beat, like, mono black control deck because of all the, like, creatures that are 2-for-1s. Really helped. Otherwise, like, deck was pretty straightforward. This, like, I wanted this to be good. I did not cast it once, because either when I drew it, the opponent had no creatures, or I felt like there's too much, like, interaction these days. Like, all the black decks can sack their own creatures. Like, I would have liked it against, well, I guess, Tribe or the other one. I would have liked it against Kiln Fiend, but I just never drew it. And Tribe, I think they would have just countered it. It's hard to do, like, sorcery speed thing. At least Journey, it costs 2, so I feel like you can cast another one afterwards, while 3 mana is a little steep. Disciple of the Sun, I also didn't cast. I picked it off a Rumble once, and, like, I think it would have been good if I could cast it. It seems good in the grindy matchups. It's just the fact that I was too busy just Basiliskating up creatures to beat down rather than needing to Disciple of the Sun. The fact that it can return a Journey to Nowhere that's been missed or killed off a Malevolent Rumble does seem cool. I think I'm happy enough to keep them there. Like, it seems very solid. I think I'm happy with the one Open the Gates change to a Guardian. And, like maybe the Legax are overkill. Maybe these need to be something else. But just the pure amount of life gain and the inevitability of Basilisk Gate is just too much for some decks to handle. Like, in like, the current meta, anyway. Sideboard. What am I not a fan of? I'm not too sure if I like these Blacksmith skills or this Disciple of the Sun. I feel we're, like, decently enough against red that I don't even know if we need Cerulean Gatekeepers, to be honest. I would like more interaction, because the 2 matchups we lost, I feel like, would have been good with some interaction against a Kiln Fiend or a Tribe. But what can we have in that? Maybe Moment's Peace? Maybe Moment's Peace, because we got Malevolent Rumble. It's just something extra that we can have to stop them, even though we got Prismatic Strands, and Strands plus Moment's Peace just seems like overkill. So maybe it does need to be a removal spell of some description. What would that be in these 2 colors? I guess it's just, like, pacifism effects, right? Like, Journey's the best one because it costs 2. You can get other, like, O-Ring effects that cost 3. And at least then you can hit them off the Malevolent Rumble as well. Not really sure. Maybe even cut, like, the Disciple for a 3rd Spell Bomb. I feel like Spy is probably everywhere, and sometimes Strands doesn't beat Spy, so having more Graveyard Hate could also be good there. Do we have enough flyers for fairies? Probably not, but we can outrace them with the Life Gate with the Basilisk Gate, so it should be fine. I think this is fine. I'd probably just, yeah, swap another Spell Bomb in and try to figure out some amount of point, like, 1-for-1 interaction in white, just to, like, Thraben Charm, I guess. That's probably a good one. Probably should have put that in. And we can also add a 3rd color if we really need to, but I'm happy enough with the green and white by itself currently. I'll just leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this rambling of this green-white deck, and I'll catch us all in the next one for some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action, I suppose.